less because now you can work on your music, focus on you. But now let's get back to this whole LA thing, right? Because I've been feeling like this for a while, and
I'm
I
glad you
I
brought it up.
I don't like. So LA County goes all the way to like the Cerritos, right? Cerritos, it's not Orange County yet, but you got
Mhm.
Cerritos, you got Bellflower, you got
Long Beach is
Lakewood,
Long Beach is
Paramount.
still LA
It's
County.
still LA County, right? For me personally, I just never felt like I was from LA. I want to hear your thoughts because I know that you messaged me saying that because of
Mhm.
travel ball and you going around, but like, what are your thoughts on that?
So it goes back to when I was born.
Hmm.
My mom's side of the family is from East LA.
Uh huh.
My mom was born in East LA. I played in East LA. My dad is hip hop. He would tell me stories. You go to Watts and and then and then just with like the culture, like the hip hop culture, and
Hmm.
then it goes to it goes to the travel ball. Remember when we used to play in Inglewood?
Yeah.
Um, always playing in Inglewood. I played at Jackie Robinson Stadium in Compton.
Yeah.
Um, we used to go to the Compton Swap Meet every weekend.
Hmm.
Every weekend, like so just and then going to the Callejones. I remember my dad would take us we would go to the Callejones, and then my dad took us to the one time as kids, like the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But then one time we went, it was so dope because my dad had just copped that new Chrysler
Okay.
with the
The C300. Yeah.
shine,
The cherry red, bro.
dude, the candy paint, and we drove out to Hollywood. Like, and then I would tell Junior, when we used to go to the clubs, and when I was still earlier in my career, like, man, like we're gonna be driving up here, and I'm gonna be playing at Exchange. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
playing at these clubs, and just loving LA, going to Dodger games.
Hmm.
I'm a fucking big Dodger fan, um, Laker fan, and just being LA. But what raised me? I'm
Hmm.
Long Beach, so I would say I'm from Long Beach, Los
Exactly.
Angeles.
So exactly, that's exactly my point. Because when I was talking to your brother, he was saying that when he goes out, right, and he goes out of the state, he says he's from LA, and I'm just like for
Nah,
me going to school in Kentucky and being around,
people know
go
Long Beach,
exactly. That's exactly what I said. So I
and
don't say
yeah,
I'm from LA. Like,
yeah.
and I said it. I was just like, there's two different types of LA. When people think of LA, it's Hollywood, it's the bouginess, it's
Mhm,
all of that, right? And then it's South Central, East LA, Watts,
mhm.
Compton, right? So that's what they think about. I can't say that.
But because you weren't raised in that
Yeah, I
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
Even though it was all still LA Unified, right? I was in the LA Unified School
But
District. That was just
being from LA, it's more than the zip code. You get what I'm
true.
saying? And that's when it comes to me. You know, I having friends in LA, I live in South Central right now in
Yeah.
LA.
Hmm.
You know, I'm LA, but what raised me with my values and is Long Beach. Long
Yeah.
Beach is dope because it's also a big city apart from LA. Like
Yeah.
Long Beach is similar to
Bro,
LA,
it's its own vibe, bro.
and but it's a lot of similarities between
Hmm.
Long Beach and LA. And then it comes with the music, like me growing up listening to fucking Pac and Dre and Snoop, being proud that Long Beach is on the map. Like
Hmm.
when I would travel, when we used to work together, I would travel and I'd be like, I'm from Long Beach, California. People are
Hmm.
like, oh, for real? And
Yeah.
I'm proud to say that because I am from Long Beach. I'm from Northside Long Beach, but
Hmm.
I'm Long Beach. I grew up all playing all over there. I played fucking baseball at Ramona Park. But when it comes to just like as a Southern California, then
Hmm.
I'm from Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? I'm Long
See,
Beach, Los Angeles.
yeah.
Because
See, I'm a little city next to Long Beach. I just don't like. I don't like the parking. I don't like the traffic.
but see, that's not the case. It's just like
Hmm.
when people say they're from LA, it's not because their zip code. It's because they've encountered in like the rave scene, the hip hop scene. Like I'm
Hmm.
in the scene. We throw warehouse parties and below the 10 freeway with bums. but that's LA with the graffiti. Like
Yeah.
I've I've walked those streets. I've walked these streets. So that's why when I say I'm from LA, because I've put 10 toes down in LA, rubbed elbows with real people from LA. But then at the end of the day, Long Beach is so reputable that it coexists.
Yeah.
It's different if I was like born and raised in Bellflower,
Yeah, like Bellflower,
but
Lakewood, right?
never
Because they're
going to
all.
LA, but never going to LA. So the difference between me and a lot of people is
What's the
we've
difference between
actually.
me and you?
So the difference is because of the route.
Mm-hmm.
You in a sense were sheltered.
Mm-hmm.
I in a sense wasn't. I was born into hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So going to the Compton swap meet, going to um
No, I mean, don't get me
even
wrong. I still go to the Compton swap meet. I mean, it's not even
it, it's
a
a it's
swap
a
meet
it's
anymore.
just a it's just a vibe though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get you.
It's a culture. Being from LA, you know, I have a lot of gang friends, like friends from gangs from LA. So like I've been coming to LA since I was born.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a feeling and a culture. So that's when somebody could say they're from LA. If you're from fucking San Pedro
Uh-huh.
and have no friends, no ties,
Yeah.
no nothing in LA, you cannot say you're from LA. And,
Yeah.
and that's why I appreciate where you're coming from because yeah, you're not. You're from Paramount, California.
That's it. That's where I'm from. So
But
that's. Uh-huh.
but YG put that on the map
Yeah. Timothy De La Ghetto did too.
because Paramount is so close to like that's LA though. Like Paramount is still LA because
Mm-hmm.
105, the Compton's right there. Watts is literally 5-10 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I would consider Paramount is probably like the deadline when it comes to this side. Downey is not LA. Cerritos is not LA. Norwalk is not LA. Whittier is not LA. That's San Gabriel.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I
Pico.
get you.
So, but with you, it's just because you never really followed like that route. Like,
Yeah, it just doesn't catch my attention. It does like
because
to
because you're
that
not,
it doesn't.
it's something that does like you don't like care about.
Nah,
But
I
like
mean I'm indifferent.
exactly. But like with
I
me,
mean I
since
can
I'm
still
in the
go and have a good time,
no, exactly. But
but
like with me, since I'm in the music and have been following in like in the hip hop culture, dance
mhm.
culture, streetwear, saying urban wear, like it's because I've actually lived it and I am LA. The way I dress is LA.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But there's
no, I
nothing
get you.
wrong with you saying, "Oh, I'm not from LA."
I'm
So
not.
that's
I
that's
yeah.
that's my outlook on it.
No, yeah, and it's because it comes like this, right? People from LA. If I go to LA and I say I'm from LA, people can sense that I'm not from there, and then that's when all of this stuff
I can tell
we
you
get.
that you're not. But see, but I think you're LA.
Yeah, I
You
mean I
know,
could be right. Like if I really wanted to, I could be. I just don't choose to. I have my different
but
styles,
what's your reason
whatever.
why? But just being from LA is see with it has a deeper message behind it. So
True.
why don't you care to say proudly that I'm from LA?
I never really thought about it. Like for me, it just really never spoke to it. Like I would much rather say I'm Mexican than to say I'm from LA.
But see, that's different. Then you go in
No,
the
no, no, no,
whole.
no, 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 no. Yeah, I get it, but I would much rather say that than I say I'm from it. Like I never rock LA stuff. I'm a huge Laker fan. I don't have. It's rare when I rock Laker gear. I've never rocked LA hat. The
And I
only
think
time,
and I think that's where it comes from because you're
sports,
not a fan of the Dodgers.
right?
You're a You're not a fan. Well, Cowboys is a big part of LA though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. But they practice all the way in Oxnard.
But
They're everywhere.
see with your comments, see I understand where you're coming from.
Hmm.
But with other people can misconstrue it and be like, oh, you're not proud to be from LA. But it's not about that.
Not
It's you never really like you don't care. It's like do you like a winter fresh or do you like juicy fruit?
hmm.
Okay, I like this. Okay, cool. So I don't care about that. Like
Yeah,
if you like it, cool. But I'm not gonna identify with juicy fruit. You
yeah.
get what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I'm not saying like oh man, I think I'm better.
No,
It's
no,
not that,
no,
right? I
no,
mean,
no, hell no.
because people can think that, but I'm just like I don't. The reason why is it's a whole different lifestyle than what I
I
live.
feel it's the culture, exactly. That
It is.
and that's what I appreciate because a
Hmm.
lot of people want to be fake about it. Like, motherfucker, you live in Bell Gardens, and you're not like if you haven't hung out in LA. So
Hmm.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm very reputable,
Hmm.
um, to the couple of people right now. Even with the word nigga,
I
I've
mean, I'm there
already.
too.
But the thing is, I said it on Facebook one time, and then somebody commented like, "I don't understand why you could say it." So I tagged all my homies from the
Hmm.
hood, and they're like, "Man, my nigga Tank always good in the hood." But it's
Hmm.
like I personally limited the word of usage
Hmm.
because I don't want to get in a discussion with you on why I can use it,
Yeah.
and it's because it's a culture thing.
Yeah.
You know, I walk those streets. Those are my boys. You know,
Hmm.
I support black culture just as
Hmm.
much, of course, as of Latin culture. You know, we're very similar. You know, I stood over their house. I played sports with them, and this whole persona on the African American culture is fucked up, and it's like us too because I've shared the same bed with these people,
Yeah.
so that's why I feel so strongly about that word and I don't, but it's a culture thing. If you're from the same area, it's like saying, "Hey, what's up, my boy?" Like, "Hey, what's up, my nigga?" Like, "What's up, my boy?" But now with everything, you know, it does draw a line because if you if you didn't walk the same streets that I walked,
Uh huh.
or hung out with the same people, or understand the politics of LA, like I've been researching gangs since I was little. Chino, like
Hmm.
a lot of people don't know this about me, but as I got to middle school, I started hearing Bloods, and I started saying, "Hey, what's up, Blood? What's up, cut?" So then I was like, "Man, what is this?" So then they're still around to this day. They're called the LAStreetGangs.com. So back
Yeah.
when I was in middle school, they had their website. So then what I did was I did my research on my surrounding areas.
Hmm.
So every time I would go somewhere, I knew where I was at. And at that time, in the 2000s, was heavy. You couldn't
Yeah.
wear
Oh.
a colored hat in
Yeah.
Compton. I would have to take it off. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I have a problem with people using that word, but you're not in this LA culture. You don't.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
So that I'm glad that I was able to kind of say that and and represent LA. And well, I just say I'm from Long Beach, Los Angeles. Like
Yeah.
that's me, and that's what I represent. And I represent love and passion and represent the good things about LA. Like people come out here, man, it's beautiful. Look at our weather, but at the end of the day, you got to work hard.
Yeah.
It's a fast paced city, and and I love that. I love being from here. I love that our parents raised us to survive. It's expensive here,
Hmm.
but our parents held it down to where this is what it is. This is what it takes to live and where we live.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on the whole
The
LA
whole.
thing,
The whole.
the whole N word thing. Like, if you could back your shit up, like I know I can, and you could vouch, a lot of people could vouch for me, then cool. But and I never really spoke. This is the first time I ever spoke on that. If you're not from here, if you're not walking the streets, if you know what I'm saying, then you cannot say it. You cannot say it. And white people definitely cannot say it. And then, like what, on my interview that what you brought up,
Yeah.
the white people were minorities to us. Remember, like
Yeah.
it was rare seeing white kids at the school,
Hmm.
or you see the one white kid and the fool was fucking flying with his wings out like this. But and it goes back to that, and then hand in hand with the music. Like I
Hmm.
represent LA, I represent the house. You know, my mom, used to go to all those parties. You know, the '90s hard house,
Hmm.
house music, hip hop.
Yeah, that's what I
You
was about
know,